Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jubileen. I realized that I never introduced myself. Today's video is a chit chat, not get ready with me, twist my hair with me. So instead of calling it a GRWM, I'm calling it a TMHM. Okay. I figured that since there's so much tutorials, this is not a tutorial, like there's like a billion and one probably videos on YouTube of how you twist your hair. This is just a chit chat video, and today we're chit chatting about my worst year in college. So by the way, I'm a senior in college right now. This is my last year in college. My major is psychology and I minor in health science. So my worst year of college was it was my sophomore year of college. And I'm so glad it's a memory now because going through it was not fun. I need to concentrate to do this part. Sorry. I thought it would be easier to chat, but I don't know. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I don't know why. So yeah, as I was saying, sophomore year, rough year, very rough. So starting off with like academics, academic wise, like it's probably the worst I've ever done in my life, in my whole life, because I've always been a good student and stuff like that. So when my sophomore year came around, like I was feeling like confident. Like I was feeling confident that I was, doing well. I have a lot of single strand knots, so there's gonna be a lot of shedding in this video. When I came in freshman year, I was like, oh, I got this. Like I was on Dean's List. My GPA was pretty good. And then sophomore year it hit and I was like, what is this? What is this? And I think that's when imposter syndrome hit really, really hard. Like sophomore year, my imposter syndrome hit really hard because I was like, how did I even get to college? I can't even, like, I felt like I was incompetent. I felt like all the classes that I was in, I was just like getting by, basically. I feel like also I learned that a lot of my identity and a lot of like where I placed a lot of my value was, it was in like how good of a student I was. Like, because I wasn't so popular, like into sports or into like other things that people are into in grade school and stuff, like school. Sorry, it's like water dripping down my ear. School was like my thing. Like school was the thing that I was good at. So of course I put a lot of I attached a lot of my self-esteem to it. So when that was shattered sophomore year, I was like very sad. And I felt like I didn't really have anything else to offer. So with that came the social aspect of college. I feel like sophomore year, I was social, but then not social. Because I was involved a lot. I was in like 3 exec boards. 3 executive boards for like student organizations. I was an RA. What else did I do? I forgot. But I did a lot. And that took a toll on me because I'm an introvert. And like, of course, yes, you need the social thing. That social aspect is really important. But I was just doing the most, to be honest with you. I was doing the most. I didn't go out like to party and like stuff like that as much my sophomore year because after freshman year, I really realized like that wasn't my thing. Like I really didn't enjoy going to parties and like, and plus like the way my school was set up, like parties are not like, let's just say like I'm not really into the type of partying that people do here at my school. Okay, things I did do, as I mentioned, like I was an RA, and that was like my source of income. Like being an RA was like my source of income, and that was like my campus job. And the thing about being an RA at my school is that if you are an RA, that's the only job you can have on campus. You can't have any other job. And if you want to, you could get an off-campus job, but honestly, I didn't even have time to get an off-campus job. So my RA job was not paying me very well. Like they were basically paying me like chicken change. Like they covered my room, which is like a big chunk, and that's how like they were like, oh, this is a part of your reimbursement, like we're paying for your room, which is nice, but like the stipend wasn't livable. Like the stipend was not livable at all. Like the only reason why I survived is because I still had a meal plan and I had a savings account. And I dipped into the savings account a lot my sophomore year. Like I was in there so much that my bank was freaking sending me letters like, hey, you're like transferring too many times in like a period or whatever those things are that how they time, like I don't know, but they were just telling me that I'm transferring money too many times from my like savings to my checking. And I was like, I gotta survive. This is my only way to survive. Like, how am I supposed to live out here when they're not paying me livable wages? They're telling me that they're reimbursing me through my room, and I can't eat that room. I mean, I can sleep in it, but I can't eat it. You know, I can't buy my toiletries with it. I can't pay for books with it. Like, I can't. I got sick a lot my sophomore year, and I couldn't pay my medical bills with it. Like, you feel me? Like that. But I only had to go to the hospital. Well, not hospital. I went to urgent care one time because, and that's the sickest that I've ever been in college, honestly. Like, I was so sick, and I didn't even know like what made me sick, because they were like, you have like a viral infection, but like it was low-key an ear infection, and then like a viral infection, something else, but I don't even know what exactly it was. My health was trash. My health was absolute trash. Finally, spiritually, this one is probably like the hardest one, because I really like am passionate about my faith and like my relationship with God and everything, and it was challenged. My faith was challenged my sophomore year, and I felt like I went through like a quarter life crisis. And I want to do a separate video talking about it and stuff, because probably other people can relate to it and like something similar has happened to them. But it was rough experience. I felt very vulnerable. I felt like very open, and I was just always scared, always very scared. But now things have changed. Okay, sophomore year was rough, yes, but things are better now. Like, I used that year and I learned so much from it. Like, if for anything, like in college, you're gonna go through ups and downs. You're gonna have your bad semesters and you're gonna have your really good semesters, and it's up to you to you know, to like change your mindset and be like, okay, I'm gonna do better. Don't give up just because you had a hard semester or you had a hard week or you had a hard day. Like, don't give up. Like, whatever it is, like, you can always turn it around. And I feel like the only reason why I'm here my senior year, after going through everything that I've gone through while I was in college, is because I will look at the bigger picture. Like, I will look at the big picture and be like, well, I know the degree that I'm trying to get is for a career that I'm really gonna enjoy and it's gonna help a lot of people. And, you know, especially for the group, like, I as I said, I'm a psychology major, and like, I want to be a clinical psychologist, and I want to help groups, people who look like me, you know, like people who are not as represented when it comes to mental health. My struggle is so much small compared to the things that I'm trying to achieve. And as someone who has who is in college and is about to graduate, I can confidently say that college isn't for everyone. There's people here who aren't really passionate about what they're doing, what they're studying. They're just doing it because, you know, just to be here, I guess. You know, or because their parents told them, or maybe because that's the next thing to do because you just graduated high school, you don't want to go straight into working, so you're like, oh well, let me try college. And then there's people who their job and what they want to do in life doesn't require them to get a college degree, you know, and they're just here wasting time. I mean, I wouldn't say waste of time because there's some things you can get, but like, I would definitely say wasting money if your tuition is not getting paid for by someone else, then you're definitely wasting money. If your career doesn't require for you to be in college. And that's like no shade, but it's true. And I feel like we've just been socialized to like, oh yeah, you have to go to get a college degree to progress in life. But at this point, things are changing, and a college degree is not as valuable as it used to be. Like, it is valuable in a lot of professions, but there's a bunch more other professions that a college degree isn't as valuable, and skill and experience and who you know is more valuable. So my purpose in making this video was not to be like, oh my gosh, my life is sad. Like, I really struggled my sophomore year. Yeah, of course I've struggled. I wanted to share that experience. I talked way faster than I twisted my hair. And I didn't think that was what was gonna happen, but I guess that's what happened. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see from me. Like, I know that you guys enjoy my TZ videos, and I love my TZ videos. They're really fun to make. But I got other stuff to talk about. You feel me? Like, follow me. Oh my gosh, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I'm about to change my outro soon. I know it's from like 1968. Don't add me. My sister already added me about it. Like, you know, I'm gonna change it. If you want to make me one,